Hi guys, welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. This will be a quick one tonight. We'll touch on a few things. We'll start off with what's happened in the last week or 10 days with the channel and also with myself. As most of you know, I hit 100 subscribers about a week ago, a bit over a week ago. Released that video listing all those subscribers, so thanks again for that. Also put out a how I do it video, which is a slightly different take on a how-to video. It's more of a watch and learn sort of scenario. I'll give a quick overview at the start of the video of tools or materials needed, and pretty much the rest of the video is just watch and take what information you can out of it. That brings me to moving forward with YouTube and where I see myself going, and what I plan to try to just concentrate on is a couple of key areas. So you'll see more of these how I do it videos, and also I'll throw in a few step-by-step how-to videos. There'll be the basic mail time and product reviews, stuff like that turns up from time to time. There'll be the updates on my layout, train shows, rail fanning of other model railroad layouts and that around the place, and just general live streaming. I'll keep that all there, but they're the sort of 6 main areas that I'm going to try to concentrate on. So that's my goal for the new year. Like I said, pretty short, quick live stream tonight. I've had a hectic week with work, so I'll get through this and we'll see where we end up. Upcoming events for next year that I definitely am going to, and there's a couple there that are up in the air that I'll mention. The Train Club, Miniature Trains on the Gold Coast are having a buy and sell the end of February. I'll be definitely turning up to that. Then I'll be off to the Brisbane Model Train Show the start of May. So I'll be going up there for at least 1, if not the 2 days. Started June, there's a bit of a mixed feel of where I'm going to be for that. I'm not sure if I'll head up to Toowoomba for the weekend or venture down to Sydney and check out the Sydney show as well as the convention down there. So we'll see. That one's a bit on the edge there. And then in July, I'll be back up on the Gold Coast for the 2 days at the Gold Coast train show. So they're the couple of shows at this stage that I'll be attending. There'll be quite a few more starting to come through, I take it, in the new year. Where I'm up with my layout, I've pretty much finalised all my track plan now. For the lower and upper level is definitely set, and I've got a rough idea for the yard, so I'll flick that over for you guys to have a quick look at. But so this is the lower level in the main layout. Helix is in the bottom left hand corner. That track work's pretty much set as a generalized location for everything. Everything's pretty much set now. I'm pretty happy with that. I've had a bit of a play around and put some cars on the layout and worked out lengths and locations work pretty well for me. So that'll be the lower. Upper level, it's pretty basic. It's always going to be pretty basic. It's just an out in the country main line with passing siding. So that's real easy. And the yard up in the right hand corner is that's the only thing that's a bit undecided. It's pretty much just a holding facility for some cars and locomotives, so I think I'm just going to wing that and see how it goes. So, like I said, they're the three real main areas of the layout that I've definitely set in stone now for the lower and upper, and like I said, I'll just wing the yard, I think, and see how we go for that. So that should all start to be coming through in the new year. I get a bit of time off, so I hopefully can start to lay some track. What else have I worked on the layout? I've done about another 4 feet of backdrop painting. I'm sort of now working back from a couple of corners just to give myself an idea, and also from the lower level river or gorge scene. I've sort of left those a bit open, and we'll just see where that ends up. I'm now working back from the reverse loop end, which is going to be sort of 80% covered by a mountain, so I thought I'd start back from there. But that's pretty much where I'm at with the layout at the moment. I'm waiting on some electronics still to turn up from the States for the DCC side of things, and yeah, then I can really get stuck into it. What else have I been up to? Probably we'll look at the YouTube channel that I reckon I've watched the most in the last week or 10 days. This guy's been doing some scratch building, and it's really caught my interest. I really enjoyed what he's done, and his name's Michael. The videos that I've been watching were actually some scratch building of some coal bins, and just how he did that, weathered them, and I think he's up to like coal bin number 5 or 6 now that he's actually built, and just makes some small tweaks, but it's a pretty cool little project that he was undertaking, and it really got us in. So that's probably the YouTube channel that I'll give a shout out to this week. It's definitely been on my most watched for the last 10 days. Other than that, that's pretty much all that I've been up to, and like I said, keeping it short and sweet. I will be putting together, or trying to jump on and do a live stream, probably more than likely, over the weekend, of just a general hangout, and really basic general hangout, and if anyone wants to jump in, they can jump in and say g'day in the chat, but it'll probably be just viewing some titchy trains that I've been working on slowly. I'll be putting those together, so hopefully on Saturday sometime I'll put a stream up, and anyone can jump in and say g'day. It'll be Saturday morning sometime, and yeah, I'll probably have that run for an hour or two and see how many of these cars I can get out. Other than that, I think I'm going to call it a night and have some rest, and try to get right back into it in the new year, and build the channel with some good content, and some better live streams, and some good chats and hangouts. Thanks.